Evening beer drinkers, welcome back to Mancave Beer Reviews. Today's beer is this bad boy here. It's an Imperial Stout. It's 9.5% alcohol by volume. It's called A6. It's a collaboration brew between Adnams brewery in Southwold and a brewery up in Scotland called 6 Degrees North. I'm not 100% sure who went to whom's brewery. I'm assuming the guys from Scotland came down the road to Adnams to use their equipment there, because I've got some real modern kit there. Hope you all enjoyed the brewery tour video I made last week before. If you haven't done the brewery tour, I thoroughly recommend you do. £20, you get the whole tour, beer tasting, a beer voucher, gin and whiskey tasting in the pop-up shop afterwards. So this beer was recommended to me by the guy who done our whiskey spirits tasting in the shop, a guy called Steve Gray. He tweeted me and recommended I get a hold of a bottle of this. By that point I was back in Colchester, so I couldn't get hold of any, but our local shop, say local, 15 miles away, little place called Hadley, just up the A12, they had a couple of bottles left. When I got there to buy it, they kindly donated me this bottle for Mancave Beer Reviews. So thank you very much to the staff at the Adnams shop in Hadley for what is my very first donated beer for review. I believe it's normally £10.49 or £10.99 I think at the Adnams shops. Reason being it is 9.5% and it is a big 750 sharing bottle of Imperial Stout. Anyway, another quick thing, thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. I recently, last week I think it was, reached 100 subscribers. Now I know that's fairly small change for some of the beer reviewers out there, but for me 100 subscribers, that's 100 people hopefully watching my videos, so thank you very much to each and every one of you. It's very much appreciated. So without further ado, looking forward to this. Let's crack this bad boy open, see what it smells like and see what it tastes like. So it's triple fermented, then aged for 16 weeks in Spirit of Broadside casks. Spirit of Broadside is a whiskey distilled by Adnams from what is essentially Broadside itself without the hops. They distill it down to actually make a whiskey out of their beer. Absolutely fantastic. 43%, I can't recommend that highly enough either. It's very, very nice, neat over some ice if you like your whiskies. Anyway, let's that smells malty immediately. Let's get some into a glass. Now I'll be taking my time over this. I'll drink it over the course of the evening because it is 9.5%. I've been looking forward to this. Let's just see how it turns out. Now that looks amazing. Completely dark. Can't see through that at all. Tanned just under one finger head. Let's get our nose in it. Oh, wow. Getting the faintest hints of coffee. Very, very malty. Not much else, I've got to say. But that's a good thing, because sometimes these beers can be overcrafted, if you know what I mean, with too much going on. But that smells like a really nice porter stout. Anyway, let's get our face in it. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to Adnams and Adnams at Hadley. Thank you very much. Oh, oh, that's amazing. That is, let's get it out of the way. It is very malty on the front, merest hint of coffee, but it's got a little, it's 9.5%, so it's going to feel a little bit warming, but it doesn't taste 9.5. You can't feel, it's not like a, mentally strong. It's got the kind of spirity kick to it, maybe even a sherry kind of flavour, I reckon. Slightly a slight fruity spirit. Then I think the Broadside does say Spirit of Broadside, something about fruit in here. Fruitcake aromas, yeah, very, very similar to Broadside beer. That's probably where that comes from. But it's like a warm, beery blanket sat by the fireplace. That is delicious. It's thick, it's gloopy, like every decent Imperial Stout should be. It has a warming finish to it, but not overly so. You wouldn't know that was 9.5% until you couldn't stand up. If you like your dark beers, I can't recommend that highly enough. Imperial Stouts are my absolute favourite style of beer. Stouts, porters, but Imperial Stouts to me are the pinnacle of dark beer. And that is a very, very good one, I have to say. So 6 degrees north and Adnams, very well done. That is. Malty on the front, spirity on the back. Doesn't linger, just long enough to give you a bit of flavour. Then it's gone. Warming on the way down. That just needs an open fire and a decent cigar and you're good to go. Very, very well done, chaps and ladies, if you were involved. Be very proud of that. I will finish that off as the evening goes by. I'm going to score it, as I always do. As you know, stouts, porters, Imperial Stouts are my weapon of choice when it comes to beer. That for me is a 5 out of 5 beer. I would absolutely buy more of that. Because to me that is what beer should taste like. That is absolutely delicious. Thanks for watching. Thanks to my subscribers, the 100 of you so far. Hopefully there'll be many more. Adnams, 6 degrees north. Cheers, thank you very much. Take care.